Hi, how's it going? So today we are going to talk about what are you feeding? And I'm not talking about what you're ingesting overall, although that does have something to do with it as well. We have to be mindful of that, especially during the holidays. But when I say what are you feeding, I mean, what thoughts are you feeding? What are you gravitating to overall? How do you actually, as you reflect back on 2020, do you reflect back on it with really poor negative thoughts? As we walk into 2021, we need to be very mindful of those thoughts that we are feeding overall. And so there's a parable, and I'm going to mix it up and I'm going to mess it up. So actually, I encourage you to go and Google it. But it's specifically talking about the wolves. And the analogy, it's the chief talking to a young boy, specifically as it relates to what are you feeding? And the wolf that he's talking about are what thoughts are you feeding? Are you feeding negative defeating thoughts, or actually, excuse me, are you feeding positive encouraging thoughts? And so you have a choice. Actually, are you going to pluck it out of the sky and make it your friend in terms of those negative things? Studies have shown that you can get 100 really great compliments and one really negative one. And really the reality is, and this is for the average person, so it's nothing to do against you or me, it's just we want to focus on the negative, right? Our brains tend to focus on the negative. And so what can you do to retrain your brain to be able to focus on those positive things as you walk into 2021? What are you looking forward to? Are you looking forward to what life has overall? Are you seeing those positive things? Are you feeding those positive thoughts? I am so looking forward to 21. I had so many ambitions for 2020, but I actually see a lot of really great things that have happened in 2020. I never would have taken the time and space that I had to write a book. I never would have taken the time and space that it would have taken to be able to create this forum on like a virtual forum with video overall, including not only my vlogs, but actually doing team building coaching and business development training, and then one-on-one coaching also. I always thought that I needed to do that in person, but now what 2020 has shown me is that I can actually do it from wherever, whenever. And so what has 2020 shown you that but for the pandemic, you never would have tried it overall? That's really what I'm wanting to focus on today. And so feeding those positive things, gleaning whatever positivity you can take out of 2020. And look, I know people have lost their lives and their livelihoods and a lot of loved ones overall. And so I don't say that by any means to diminish any of it, but really trying to focus on and not giving your power away specifically to what 2020 has been, and then really encouraging you to look forward overall. And so those are my thoughts today in terms of what are you feeding. And so as we are still stuffed from Thanksgiving, I don't know about you, but I am. I just encourage you to kind of really look forward in these next couple weeks overall. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking forward and I'm really enjoying the space that we have in these last few days and weeks of 2020. As always, please contact me if I can ever be a resource to you. Take good care. Please stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care.